What's going on, everybody? It's Kevin Medina coming back at you out of the studio for another Superpower Hour show, the live show that goes live every single Monday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's pop up in the chat here. So let me get that ready. But guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. We are here on StreamYard. We're working on StreamYard again because I got to work out these kinks. You know what I mean? So, guys, again, thank you so much for joining me. I really, really appreciate it, too. The people who are watching this on the rewind, don't forget to look in the video's description. There are timestamps there, and there's also timestamps in the comment section for your convenience in case if you don't want to watch this live stream to its entirety, so you can jump around and go out about and do your business. So we got a wonderful show today. Got some things to talk to you guys about. We got some more movie rumors, and I want to talk to you guys about Wonder Woman and some video game news as well. And then I'm going to be telling you guys what's going to be going on with the channel this week and why we're doing this whole sort of format. So again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. So far, we have Las Cruces. Is that how you say that? Las Cruces, 1971. Hooray! What's going on, man? Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. And then we got my buddy right here, Jason Parker, man. Thank you so much for joining, buddy. I really appreciate it. If you guys are not subscribed to Jason Parker, please do so. He's a great person in this community. We've been going on his channel almost every Saturday to hang out. We didn't do anything this week because of the holiday, but we always have a great time on his channel, whether he is doing a CGC unboxing and we're guessing the grades, and it's just it's a good time. It's always a good time with my blokes. Huh? Did I say that right? UK terminology, huh? And then we also have my buddy James over at MJ Comics. What's going on, man? How you doing? And please go subscribe to their channel as well. Let's do what we always do here in the comic community. Let's make this community much stronger by subscribing to each other and showing each other some support, and that would be awesome. So yeah, that's good, buddy. Did you like that? Did you enjoy that? Just paused watching Wonder Woman 84 for this. Wow, that's some love right there. I really appreciate that. We're gonna talk about Wonder Woman. Speaking of Wonder Woman, where is my buddy Ryan Magic Lasso? Where's he at? Because I'm sure he's gonna have a lot. He's gonna want to hear about everything I have to say about Wonder Woman. But we're going to get into the news segment from the show. Let me bust open my trusty script. We got only 2 people watching, but hey, to the people who are watching, I really do appreciate you guys jumping in and taking time out of your day to watch this guy talk about and nerd about comics. But first piece of news, we have Spider-Man Miles Morales is going down in sales. I don't know if you guys picked up this video game. I did not, but sales have been going down on this video game, and it has tanked, only selling 70% less than the original Spider-Man game for the for the PlayStation. The first Spider-Man game sold 2.2 million copies, and the Miles Morales edition has only sold 663,000 copies. The Spider-Man Miles Morales game didn't even make it to the top 10 of the best video games of November. Even the Avengers, the Marvel's Avengers game, has surpassed the Spider-Man Miles Morales game and sold copies. I think that's pretty shocking. Now, I didn't pick up this game. I don't know if you guys did. If you guys did pick up this game, let me know in the comment section. I mean, to me, it looked no different than the original Spider-Man game. As you're just playing as Miles Morales. I would have loved to picked it up to buy and play it, but I'm not on video games too much. I really don't play them too much. But it does look exciting. But it does look like it's cut from the same cloth than the regular Spider-Man game. Let's see. we got Jason Parker right here. It's awesome. Let's see. MJ Comics. I don't know why, but I have the sudden urge for ice cream. I would like some ice cream, actually. We got Amanda Hunt. I'm hoping Wonder Woman has a good review. I can't promise. We got Mend. I completed last week. Wasn't very long. MJ Comics. Okay, good to know. Magic Lasso. I was just talking to you, but I was just talking about you, buddy. He was like, "Where is my buddy Magic Lasso?" We're gonna be talking about some Wonder Woman later. Let's see. Jason Parker. I've started playing it, but it does have the few of the original. Okay, and if you guys, do you guys enjoy it? Do you guys like it? Like, let me know in the chat. I mean, is it worth picking up? Maybe during some time where this, I don't know if there's a sale going on with the video game. Maybe I will pick it up. But like I said, I don't have a whole bunch of time to be playing video games. Magic Lasso. I like this a lot right here. This is pretty cool. Hey, we got Remy Q Studios. We got Jeremy Cruz in the house. And again, guys, make sure you subscribe to all these channels. These are great people. We got Remy Q here. We got Ryan from Magic Lasso. All really awesome people. I love these people to death. These are all good eggs in the comic community. A bit samey, but great graphics. That's what I'm talking about, Jason Parker. It looks exactly the same, but doesn't look too much different. MJ Comics, I thought it was good. Always the best part of the Spider-Man games is the swinging through New York and changing to different costumes. That is a really fun thing about these Spider-Man games. But one of my favorite things to do in these Spider-Man games is to climb the tallest building in New York, jump off of it, free fall, and then web sling. That's my favorite thing to do in those games. What was I think I first did that in one of the PlayStation Spider-Man movie related games, and that was like one of my favorite things to do. Is just it would take me about 2 to 3 minutes to climb up the tallest building, and then it would come to a rather short climax by falling off of it, just a web sling. Let's see, we got DJ Lynx is in the house. DJ Lynx, what's up, buddy? How you doing? He just passed his 500 subscriber goal, which is awesome. And then we got my buddy over here. We got Dino. We got what's up, ladies and jelly spoons. Hey now. So we got the Nerd Herd Comic Book Club. How's it going, man? Thank you so much for joining in. I really appreciate it. Let's see. Magic Lasso. I had Atari 2600 Spider-Man game. And then let's see. Yes, Free Fall. And we got Brick Family 54 Comics in the house. It's morphin' time, as it always is, right, Steve? It's always morphin' time. But I think that's rather shocking that that the Spider-Man Miles Morales game isn't doing too hot. And I'm also actually really surprised that the Marvel Avengers game sold more copies, but it doesn't seem like it does seem like it's getting a lot more playtime than Marvel Avengers game, because as we all know, the Marvel Avengers game is just going woo down. It's just not doing well whatsoever. Not a lot of people like that game at all. And I gotta say, when I first looked at the game, it looked cool, but there was just something off. I gotta say, I have some pretty good intuition. I just have this feeling that I know things aren't just going to do well, and maybe I'll talk a little more about that with Wonder Woman too. Other things. Here's a big thing to talk about, and man, rumors, right? I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I am just so sick of rumors going around with this whole comic community, with movie news and whatnot. Like, I don't want to hear about spec. I don't want to hear about rumors. I just want to hear about hard facts. Like, is it happening or is it not happening? But there has been some talk about Tom Holland possibly wearing the symbiote suit in an upcoming Spider-Man movie. And I mean, I think that would be really cool and all, and I would really love to see it, but it begs a lot of questions, because last week, if you weren't here, we talked about how Thor, Love and Thunder, and Gore is going to introduce possibly, Venom and the symbiote into the MCU. But again, we don't really know if that's going to happen, but maybe it looks like Spider-Man's possibly going to happen. Maybe Thor, Love and Thunder will kind of segue into Spider-Man movies with the symbiote suit. I don't know. Nobody knows. But that's the thing about rumors, right? That's the whole thing about spec, and it just drives me crazy, because people are just going to sit down, twiddle their thumbs, and think about this whole theory that they're going to have about how they're going to do it, but it's just not set in stone, and nobody has no clue about it. So is Spider-Man going to be introduced? Like, so here's the thing, right? So Marvel / Disney is working with Sony with, so they can play nice with, Spider-Man and those characters. So is Spider-Man going to be the one that introduces Venom into the MCU? Like, is Venom not going to, is Tom Hardy's Venom not going to like matter? Are they not going to be in sync? Or is Marvel going to do their own thing with Venom? Probably not. But again, who knows what's going to happen? Hopefully it just doesn't go anywhere near looking like what Sam Raimi had visioned for the symbiote suit. I really hated that symbiote suit in the Spider-Man. I mean, granted, Spider-Man 3 was just absolutely awful, and I hated that movie. I mean, it does have some good moments, right? There were some really cool moments in it, but not many, unfortunately. But I really hated that suit. I mean, I remember always saying, like, why didn't they go animated for that suit? Like, it would have looked so much better. And then just like, no, I dropped my cap. It wouldn't look as good, and it would cost too much money. But like, these movies make so much money, and it's also Sam Raimi wasn't into having Venom in the movie whatsoever. But let's see. MJ Comics, we need the symbiote suit. Yes, we do. I mean, imagine if Tom Holland does wear the symbiote suit. Can you imagine how much more money Secret Wars 8 and ASM 252 are going to go up in price? Like, seriously, it's going to go up pretty significantly, I think. So, DJ Links, what's wrong with Spec? It just gets annoying, man. Like, with all of these rumors, like DC is like, I think DC is the worst one when it comes to these rumors. It's just so annoying. Like, how many rumors was there? Like, especially with Leonardo DiCaprio possibly playing Joker, and like Ben Affleck. Is Ben Affleck in? Is Ben Affleck out as Batman? Who knows? Nobody freaking knows. Nobody knows anything. It's just like they whisper some words in people's ear, and then people go absolutely crazy about it. So, Superpower View, what kind of ice cream? Ooh, I'm a sucker for peanut butter. So, anything with peanut butter in it, it's fair game, man. Speaking of peanut butter, I went to work today. It's Monday, and funny thing is, my boss bought me this huge thing of peanut butter whiskey, and I'm like, holy cow! Like, what am I gonna do with that? Obviously, drink it, right? But it's like, man, that's a lot of liquor for me. Blue Venom up after 10 minutes. Let's see, who else we got here. My mom's no, that's not relatable. At my sister's house, so I can stay long. All right, no problem, man. Thanks for being in here. DJ Links, I'm specking that you'll be playing John Wick's little brother in JW4. Let's start that rumor, DJ Links. Let's do that. Gets people crazy. Dogs love peanut butter. My dogs absolutely love peanut butter, and they go crazy for it. Magic Lasso, peanut butter whiskey. Yeah, it's what's it called? Who makes it? Something ball. Oddball? I don't know, but their logo is a goat or sheep, and it's peanut butter whiskey. I thought it was going to be absolutely disgusting, and I thought it was going to be gross, but it's actually really, really good. So, for Thanksgiving, and we're getting so off topic now, but for Thanksgiving, I bought like a little, shot of it. And my brother and I were taking the shots. We were putting it in the glass, and we were taking eggnog and putting it in the glass and mixing it up. Best thing you could ever do with eggnog. I mean, if you're a peanut butter fanatic like I am, I mean, everything with peanut butter with me. But if you like eggnog, peanut butter, that's you got to try it. It's just absolutely amazing. MJ Comics, DJ Links is the best comment there. Amanda, peanut butter whiskey sounds good. It really is. I mean, it wasn't what I was expecting. I thought it was going to be really gross, but that was a good joke. It was a good joke. I think other people in the chat liked it a little more than I did. so, so what do you think, guys? Do you think Tom Holland will make an appearance in the symbiote suit? How do you think that's all going to tie into the MCU? How's it going to be introduced? I'm not sure. I really don't know, but I got to see it at some point. You know what I mean? I really got to see that huge white spider on somebody's chest, whether it's Venom or Spider-Man. I just got to see it. I don't really care, but I think the MCU needs to start bringing some symbiote sexiness. I mean, of course, I'm also biased too because I would love to see some symbiote sexiness anywhere. Let's see. Magic Lasso. See that shiny thing behind Karate Kevin's shoulder? That's his future in its bright. I thought futures are supposed to be forward of me, not behind me. I don't know. MJ Comics, Keanu Reeves, Kevin for Ghost Rider. I heard that would be sick, right? That would be super awesome. I would do so much better than Nicolas Cage, though. No, come on. I mean, Nicolas Cage is probably one of the worst actors in Hollywood. Man, you know I'm right. DJ Links, Tom Holland in the symbiotic makes no sense right now unless it's a second Tom Holland from an alternate universe. Ooh, maybe that's what they're going to do. I don't know. Maybe they're going to have all these Spider-Man, right, come in. I don't know. I just see that's like the whole thing with the rumors again. Like, is Tobey Maguire going to be in the movie or is he not? Is Andrew Garfield going to be in the movie? Who knows? Nobody really knows anything. You know, is Michael Keaton going to come back? Yeah, it's a possibility. I don't know. Is the original Dr. Octopus going to come in? I don't. Nobody knows. We got 7 people watching right now. Again, I appreciate everybody hopping in. If you got some friends who are into some comic book nerdiness, feel free to spread the word. I would really appreciate it. We are also 6, 7. I think it's 7. I'm not sure. We are 7 subscribers away from 1,800 subscribers. And with that being said, I will be giving away a signed comic. So again, if you guys are new here to the channel, if you're watching this on the rewind, don't forget to smash that like button. You know, we're being really goofy today. We're we're really off the trails. We've been off the trails since the whole show started. But smash that like button, comment some feedback in the comment section down below, and lastly, subscribe to the channel to show your support. And again, to potentially win a free signed slab. Once the channel reaches 1,800 subscribers, I'm going to be announcing the winner. And there's still time since the channel has not reached 1,800 subscribers. There's still time for you to enter, and you can find that video on our homepage. It's an AOK unboxing and giveaway. You won't miss it. It's right on the homepage. But I would really appreciate the support. And once we reach our 1,800 subscriber giveaway, there's going to be more giveaways to come. So, I mean, I hope you're not doing it just for the giveaways, but I hope you're doing it for the fantastic content. Let's see. What else we got here? Tom Holland. No, I already read that. Amanda Hunt, show me your Cage Rage. MJ Comics, I read that Keanu Reeves somewhere this week. Don't know how true it is. Somewhere this week. I read that. You read that. You read that somewhere. I was watching ASM with Andrew Garfield and paused it just for a Kev. Movie is terrible. The movie is bad. I mean, okay, hey, maybe it's not bad, but maybe it's not the direction that I thought that movie should have gone in. How's that? I don't know. I think Andrew Garfield played a great Spider-Man, but those villains in those movies are just not. They're just not cool in those movies, and I think they didn't write them well. I don't know. That's just my opinion. So Andrew Garfield, yay. Villains, nay. Hey, we got my buddy David Ribeiro from Mark Spector Comics. Thank you so much for joining in, man. I really appreciate it. Very awesome of you to join in. But last piece of news. So we're going to get into some Wonder Woman talk. But as we all know, Wonder Woman came out. And over the weekend, Wonder Woman 1984 pulled a whopping $36.1 million worldwide over the Christmas holiday weekend, and boosting streaming viewership on HBO Max. Wonder Woman 1984 also set a pandemic theatrical release record with $16.7 million in the box office sales in the US and Canada. Just after 2 days of its release, Warner Brothers were very fast to greenlight a new Wonder Woman movie installment for the DC franchise. And I think that was a little too quick. But hey, I think it's really awesome that a title such as Wonder Woman was breaking records for this horrible pandemic that we've been going through in 2020. So I think that's really cool. Unfortunately, it did not rack in as much, nearly not as much money as the first Wonder Woman movie. But I think that's still cool that people still went into the theaters, even though to show their support. But I also think it's a little bit silly because you could, potentially get sick. I mean, nobody wants to get sick during this time. But I really feel like that this whole streaming service thing could potentially put theaters out of business, in my opinion, because I don't know about you guys, but I feel like the more advanced technology gets, people want to go out less and people just want to stay home and be homebodies, right? So, I mean, I know there are a lot of people out there who like to go out to see movies. I mean, I'm one of them, but I do have to say that I've been shying away from going to the movie theaters more and more over the past few, 5 years. So I think that's going to be the new thing where you're just going to be watching a brand spanking new movie in your home theater. Now, like I said, this is really cool. This is a great, record breaker. Again, for a title such as Wonder Woman. I'm looking forward to seeing other movies in my house, brand spanking new movies such as Godzilla, whatever is to come, you know what I mean? But Wonder Woman isn't receiving such hot reviews though, which is, it's kind of disappointing. And again, I'm going to say this, I kind of rely a lot on my intuition, and most of the time I'm right. But as soon as I heard that Wonder Woman was going to take place in the 1980s, 1984, and was going to kind of show her stages of her in hiding, I already knew that this movie wasn't going to receive good feedback, in my opinion. And it seems like that's exactly what it's doing. It's not receiving good feedback. Let's see who we got. I saw a couple of people jump in. We got Adrian Panda Awesome 316. Adrian, we got Jojo from Flicks and Comics. Watched a couple of your videos today. Did a good job on a Dark Knight Returns or Strikes Back review. I wouldn't read it. Based off of what Jojo said, I would not read it. But go check out the review. Don't go by my word. Go by her word. DJ Links, I miss movie theaters so much. Yeah, I do to a point, but I mean, but to another extent, I really don't. Let's see. Not a spoiler. Stay and watch the mid-credit scene. It's a must-see. Did I see that? I'm not sure if I saw that. Prediction: Silver Swan will be the villain for the third Wonder Woman movie, and as long as it's not the Silver Surfer. So Magic Lasso, I wanted to watch your video. Well, we moved it. I wanted to watch your movie. Damn it, what's going on here? I wanted to watch your non-spoiler review before I did this live stream, but so I saw the movie. I know MJ Comics was watching the movie, and he was so nice to pause the movie just to watch today's live stream. I'm sure he's regretting it now. He's like, this show sucks. But I thought this movie deserves some of the flack that it's getting. I mean, the movie's super, super long. It's boring. I mean, it's a really, really slow moving movie. There are some plot holes, I would say. I mean, some of the fight scenes are okay. I mean, they're good, but the whole story with, her in hiding and just, like, who cares about in the past? Like, when we saw her coming out of hiding in Batman versus Superman, that's what I kind of care about right now. You know what I mean? I mean, obviously we had the origin story of her of her first movie, which was an amazing movie. I absolutely loved the first movie, but I just felt like that the second movie was absolutely bogus, to be honest. I mean, I think it was a sort of a cash grab, and it's like, yeah, here's a new Wonder Woman movie. Here you go watch it. You know, it's going to be on this streaming service, and then people go watch it, and it's just like, I don't know. And like, man, Cheetah looked that girl looked weird, man. That girl looked really, really weird. Let's see. I liked it, but they hold on, let me highlight it. I liked it, but they overdid it with the 80s cliche and the cheese. Yes, I would totally agree with that. Let's see. Remy Q Studios, I'm lagging so bad, I'm going to jump off and get back on again. Thank you so much. And Magic Lasso, I really care about what you have to say on this because I know you just absolutely love this character. So I personally think when you don't watch it in its entirety with no interruptions, it loses something. Yes, it is long and has a dry spell, but when it's good, it's very good to me. Okay. And the mid-credit scene is a must-watch. I don't know if I saw the mid. I don't think I did because I think once the movie was over, I'm like, man, I am never watching this movie ever again. Yeah, I love the first Wonder Woman, but I honestly didn't need a sequel. The first movie was absolutely amazing. It was that movie, in my opinion, that first movie, in my opinion, is just a masterpiece. It's so good. But the second movie is like not even close. Hello from New Mexico. How's it going, buddy? How you doing, man? But I really hope that with this whole third movie, I mean, let's just face it, okay? I really hope that DC, man, just really ups the ante and does a better job with these freaking movies, dude. I know they have a lot of competition. They have a big competition. They have Marvel, and Marvel's just killing it. But it's like DC, man, like you gotta take it a little bit slow here. You know what I mean? You gotta know what you're doing here first. And this also makes me kind of go back, and I was talking to one of my friends, and I was like, man, because he was talking to me about Wonder Woman. He said he didn't really care for it. And I was like, man, with this happening, and I don't know why, but this is just making me worry so much about Batman. I really need Batman to be good. I need that Robert Pattinson movie to be good. If it's not good, I think I will just give up on DC. I really will. I'll just give up on all DC. I'll give up on all future DC movies if Batman is bad. And if Batman is also bad, I say we all riot because I just really need that movie to be good. We got MJ Comics. It reminds me of an episode. Hold on, I gotta highlight it because we're on StreamYard now, right? We have this technology. We gotta use it. MJ Comics. It reminds me of an episode of The Twilight Zone with the Dreamstone. I think it's fun. Would have preferred to watch it at the cinema. Twilight. I love to watch The Twilight Zone. That's one of my favorite things to watch on Netflix. The Batman will be awesome. I have faith. Good. Have faith, sir. I saw the trailer. The trailer looks great. I mean, I got to be honest with you. When I saw that Batman trailer, I probably watched that trailer, and this is no exaggeration, at least 25 times. I just love that trailer so much, man. When he beats the absolute piss out of that mob member, man, I lost it. I was like, oh man, Battinson will be good. Will he be good? I really hope so. I will say I had my doubts, but after seeing the trailer, I was like, all right, you know what? I'm sold. I'm completely sold. And I actually love it when I have my doubts, and like it just takes me like to a whole like unexpected realm or flavor, and I'm just like, oh, this is where we're going. Okay, all right, I like this. Like I do like to get surprised, you know what I mean? I like to have my doubts, and then I'm just putting my foot in my mouth later, like, oh yeah, that was good. I like that. Let's see, DJ Links. I think The Twilight Zone is the greatest, most influential TV show of all time. Yes. I think Twilight Zone, and here we go. We're just going right off the rails on the show again. Twilight Zone And number 1 is The Office on the Netflix. You guys got to watch The Office. You guys got to binge it soon because the last day is December 31st. I can't believe they're taking away that show. Jason Parker looks super dark, as we would say in Boston. Dark. It's super dark. Oh, controversial. All British actors played the best Batman. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. I'll agree with that. But nothing beats my all-time favorite, Michael Keaton. Michael Keaton is my best Batman right there. British actors don't let you down. It's true. They don't, man. They really don't. When I found out like half of the cast of The Walking Dead were British, I was like, what? They sound American. Office is the greatest sitcom. It really is. The Office rules. That's what she said. I think The Office, again, there's so many different rails on today's show. Like, we were talking about Wonder Woman, and now we're talking about The Office. Like, we are just getting so sidetracked on today's show. I gotta reel you guys back in, or I gotta reel myself back in. I think The Office is gonna be like my show to watch in like the next 10 years. You know what I mean? The show's already pretty old, but pretty much what I want to say is like, The Office is my generation show, while like Seinfeld is like my parents' generation of sitcom shows, if that makes sense. Seinfeld I never really got into. I think that was like a little past my time. I don't know, because like I remember my parents like watching Seinfeld as a kid, and my dad today, as soon as he gets home from work, he just immediately starts watching Seinfeld. But yeah, I just don't understand Seinfeld. I like Curb Your Enthusiasm. I think that's a lot funnier. Let's see. The Office rules. That's what she said. Ray saw that. I'm more of a Seinfeld. Yeah, all right. I mean, yeah, we all have our different. We all get our laughs and ha-has in a different way. Is Andrew Garfield British? Because he let me down. He is British. He is so British. Adrian Panda Awesome 316. British Office was okay, but the US Office was so much better. I tried watching the British Office once, and I was like, I just don't get this. We got aggressively relaxing in the chat. There was a show called Boy Meets World featuring an old wise character named Mr. Feeney. That actor was the comedian that invented That's What She Said. Well, thank you for that. Andrew Garfield was born in Los Angeles but raised in England. Wow, didn't know that. See, there you go. We got Lacrucis 1971 dropping some info in the chat. We got 11 people watching. Thank you again so much for the people tuning in. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to smash that like button if you haven't yet. That really helps out the channel. And again, if you guys are new here to the channel, make sure you subscribe and join our 1,800 subscriber giveaway. Blah, 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 blah. Favorite British show is Top Gear. That's funny. So going back into Wonder Woman, if I were to, as you all know, it's tradition here on Superpower Review to give something a review based off of the CGC grades. If I were to give Wonder Woman 1984 a grade, a CGC grade, I'm going to give it a 6.0. This movie's just, I think this movie's skippable. I think it really is. I don't think it's very important, to be honest, and I definitely will not be watching this movie again. I mean, to the people who haven't watched it yet, do it. Go ahead and watch it, see it for yourself. But I think once you're done watching it, I think you're going to be that's just meh. You know what I mean? It's like it's a very mid-level entry movie, in my opinion. That's just what I have to say about it. So let's see what we got. Wonder Woman 84 has a huge spine roll and several color breaking creases. Perfect, DJ Links. That goes totally what I just said with my grade 6.0. I think that matches. That was a funny series. I enjoyed it more with my second view, although I like the first view. All right. Good to know. So that's what I have to say about Wonder Woman. Like I said, it's got issues, and hopefully the third movie is a lot better. Hey, we got 10 people watching. Not a lot of people. I think everyone's still, in the holiday mood. They're just like not watching YouTube. I don't know. I feel like YouTube, my views on YouTube have been going lower and lower. And like last week I put out some fire videos and they didn't get too much love. But hey, what are you gonna do? This is great. Lasso, you're kind of biased though. He is biased. I mean, he absolutely sweats Wonder Woman. I'll watch it hopefully tonight. So, second view Lasso. Why? Yeah, I don't know. I think it was just meh. Let me take a sip of water here, and then we'll continue on today's show. So I'm hoping by this week the channel will reach 1,800 subscribers, and I can finally just reveal who the winner is and get rid of some books. Speaking of getting rid of books, I have sold lots of comic books recently, and those have been going out. I have 4 Batman Killing Joke books left, so if anybody's looking for that, please let me know. I'll hook you up. Maybe I'll even just give them to you. I don't know. Yeah, I'm trying to make room in the collection, and I'm trying to sell some stuff that aren't so sentimental to me anymore, and trying to raise some funds for some keys for 2021. So let me talk about some of the things that are going to be upcoming on the channel. So first of all, the studio that I record in and work for is open, but my boss is away on vacation, so there's just no recording in the studio this week. So I thought about maybe just doing this live show and calling it quits for the week, but not this guy. This guy there's no rest for the wicked. So I realized that last week with everything that's going on, just not thinking about comic books with the holidays coming up, that King in Black issue 2 came out. So I was like, damn, how am I going to I can't record a video. I just can't record a review. So we're going to do it live. So every single video that I'm doing this week is going to be live. So I will be live tomorrow with my good friend Old Man Venom, or AKA Joseph Reed, and we're going to be talking about King in Black. We're going to try to spec and predict what the series is going to bring to us. We're going to give it a review, of course. So I'm really happy to have him back on. It's always fun to talk with Joe about some symbiote sexiness. He's one of my favorite people to talk about Venom with. We just talk Venom all day, every day in this one chat. It's just awesome. And then, so our second video of this week, and this will be on Wednesday. Again, I wanted to show you guys my top 12 comic book buys of 2020. Now, again, usually I record these videos in the studio, but with everything being said, with my boss being away and not being able to record videos, we're just going to do everything live. Everything's going to be live this week. So I really hope you guys like live videos, because that's all you're getting this week. No edited videos. I do have other videos in the works, I'm doing research for. So again, guys, if there's videos that you're not caught up on, check them out, because as you all know, that these videos take time, editing, coming up with scripts, looking for the information, and putting up on YouTube. So and that just doesn't go for my channel, that goes for everybody else's channel as well. So let's see, what am I missing here? We're going back to Wonder Woman, apparently. MJ Comics. I'm just under 2.5 through Wonder Woman 84, and I would say 6.5 at the moment. We got Louis 13th. Would you ever part with one of your ASM 300s? Just curious. Absolutely not, sir. Absolutely not. As I say to other people, they just won't let me sell them. It's like they're part of me or something. So we got DJ Links. I can't say that word, but we'll do it live. No, I'm good. Thank you. We'll do it live. Mark Spector Comics, we still need to do the 3-part series of your channel, Kev. Yes, that's right. And you know what? Thank you so much for the reminder, because I totally meant to message you guys in the messenger chat and talk to you guys about it. Didn't I have an idea? I had some idea for the show, and you know what? I can't remember it whatsoever. Adrian Panda Awesome 316. What I need is Wonder Woman is her stumbling, cursing, and falling over everything on her way to the cockpit of her invisible jet. Is the invisible jet going to make an appearance? Stay tuned, and Magic Lasso will come on the show and talk about it. No, I'm just kidding. Maybe, hey, Magic Lasso, you're always more than welcome to come on the show. Anybody is more than welcome to come on the show. We have StreamYard, and we have the studio where you can call in. So my doors are wide open for you guys. So if any of you guys ever want to make an appearance on the show, just contact me on Instagram, KarateKevin67, or just simply email the show at superpowerreview9@gmail.com. Louis 13th, right on, Kevin. Me neither. Yeah, I just can't do it. I think, there's been so many things that I've sold in the collection that I haven't regretted, comic book wise, I will say that. But if I were to ever sell just one copy of that book, I would so regret it. I think I would pack it up to the seller and be in tears, like, goodbye, I love you. I just feel like a piece of me would die if I were to sell one of my copies of Amazing Spider-Man 300. Let's see, DJ Links. Did you see Taylor Winder's $250 Spider-Man booth unboxing? He scored a major ASM 300 GP. No, because you know what? I don't know who Taylor Winders is, but DJ Links, if you want to send me a link to that video, I would love to watch that. Magic Lasso. One time on my birthday at Mark Spector Comics, invited anyone to come on live, and I remember that episode. It was so 2015. I don't know about that. But so guys, again, that's what you can be on the lookout for on this week's for this week's videos. Like I said, we have tomorrow King in Black issue number 2 comic book review with my buddy Old Man Venom, and on Wednesday I'm going to be showing you guys my top 12 comic book buys of 2020. Now let me ask you guys a question. Now I plan on just showing you guys all 12 of my comic books. We're going to count it down, obviously, but would you guys like to see an honorable mentions? Now I know 12 is quite a bit. It's I don't know how long the stream is going to go for. It could probably go for about an hour with 12 books. But if you guys want to see an honorable mentions, let me know. If we have enough votes for honorable mentions, I will do it. And now I'm talking like a politician. Let me know. I need your votes to let me know if you want to see some honorable mentions of my 2020 comic book buys of this year. Vote. So I don't know if you guys saw. I just want to talk about this real quick. Hold on, take a sip of water here. So I don't know if you guys saw one of my last week's videos where I talked about my Stan Lee banner. Pretty much the whole video was a commercial about me wanting to sell a Stan Lee banner, and I showed it once here on one of the live shows too. But that video that I posted last week was, like I said, was just pretty much a huge commercial about me wanting to sell the Stan Lee banner. Well, good news. Well, good. It's okay news. Somebody reached out and threw in a bid on the Stan Lee banner, and we're in the process of getting this banner out to this person. So the transaction is pending, and so I'm glad I didn't listen to a majority of you guys about how much to sell this thing, because this thing is selling for hopefully, knock on wood. Where's wood? You hear that? Knock on wood. Hopefully this thing sells, and it sells for the price for what that person put a bid in for. So that would be awesome, because that would be a huge help for one of the keys that I want to buy very, very soon. Okay, we got Flicks and Comics. We got JoJo. Yes, honorable mentions. Honorable mentions. We got MJ. Sure thing. We got Mark Spector Comics. Yes. Honorable mentions was my nickname in high school. Hey now. So, okay, I guess I'm doing honorable mentions. I saw that video. It's huge. That's what she said. Ah! Wow, well done, Kev. Stan Lee banner. I thought his name was Bruce Banner. Nice. That Magic Lasso, you deserve $1 for that one. Boston Chris Comics, I told you to sell it for 500. You know what, Chris? Yes, you did. You did tell me to sell it for that. It is selling just a smidge under that. But yeah, I was thinking around 400 to $500. To the people who were saying like that has no value, sell it for $20, sell it for $500. I was like, no way, get out of here. So that I thought that was pretty funny with the Stan Lee banners. So again, it hasn't been purchased yet, but hopefully it's in the works. I already talked about comics for sale. Wow, $1, and I didn't have to use my breakaway pants this time. I'll give you $2 if you do not use your breakaway pants. Okay. So I just want to show you guys what I ended up working on this week, if you guys would like to see that. I have some original art for sale. This is going to be going to a new home. Awesome. That makes me happy. And also, I know holidays just happened and everybody's trying to recoup from Christmas presents, but this is still on pre-order here. This is my original Spawn piece. I'm going to be making prints of this. Prints are $22 plus shipping. So if anybody would like a print of this, same size, 11 by 14 in color, let me know. Again, KarateKevin67 is my Instagram, and the email to the show is superpowerreview9@gmail.com. So let me know with that. And so I've been practicing drawing a lot over the last weekend. And I'm just trying to do a better job with practicing with brush inks. And I know there's not a vast amount of artists in the chat, but I know a lot of you appreciate art. I mean, this is why we love comic books, because of artworks and good stories. So I've been practicing a lot with brushes and, regular inks and all that jazz, trying to shy away from using markers and ink pens. So I did some art pieces, and I wanted to do some Batman, just straight up black and white Batman pieces. So let me show you the first one. Now, I've been trying to practice with cross hatching. Here's my first one. All right. And this was sort of like a warm-up piece. And I was timing myself. I wanted to see how fast I could get it done. It took me 40 minutes. 45 minutes. And so I've been practicing cross hatching a lot, and that's just been a little difficult for me. I have a hard time cross hatching faces. And so what happened is I cross hatched Batman's lower part of the face. I didn't like it. So I tried something different and creative and blacked it out and just showed his scruff. Why not, right? So a lot of people ended up liking this one, not enough to buy it. By the way, all these original pieces are for sale if you're interested. Again, if you want to message me, go ahead. Magic Lasso, here you go. The Batman is very Neil Adams-ish. I like it. So Magic Lasso, I was using Neil Adams as a reference for this one. So, and again, I was trying to do it just as fast and as quick as possible. So that was my warm-up sketch. And then, again, trying to get better with cross-hatchings and showing detail in face. I came up with this one, which I like a little bit better. He looks a little more beat up. And, you can see a lot of the shadow under his lip and such. And he's got some, you can render that whatever your brain tells you, rather it's scratch marks or blood. I don't know. It's, again, that's the whole thing about artwork. It's whatever your mind perceives it as it is. But I really like doing this whole border thing too. Like, I wish I had paper that had borders already printed on it, so I wouldn't have to manually do it, because again, that takes time. But I think it does look pretty nice, and I think that would look pretty cool in a frame. So what's this comment? I gotta read this. I made $3 on this stream. That's almost a new issue because DC didn't draw the line at $2.99. See, there you go. Boston Chris, people were saying to sell it for $50. Crazy talk. Yeah, because they thought I would say, yeah, I would sell it for $50, and they would just swipe it. Probably. I don't know. Boston Chris, cross hatching is tough because you have to account for different shadows, and it is easy to overdo it. Super, super easy to overdo it. And you got to just take a few seconds to look back and see what you're doing. And sometimes I just like go crazy, like, yeah, I'll put a line here, I'll put a line there. And then I just look back and I'm like, damn, I overdid it. And here is the third piece that I came up with, a little more simpler, you know. So I did this, and if you don't recognize this, this is there goes my dog. This is the corner art to Batman issue 423 with Todd McFarlane, and I also did a card of it. This was a while ago. And so I actually, at some point, I wanted to do a bigger piece. I'm not sure if I wanted to color it in. I left it black and white. But if somebody wanted to buy it and was like, hey, I would love that in color, I would, obviously do that. But so that's all of the art pieces that I've been working on lately. And again, I'm just having fun, just chillaxing. Now, I did a couple of videos live, or going live, doing artwork, and I gotta say, I don't think I'll be doing it again. I know it's very random and unannounced, but nobody really watches it. I don't think people have the attention span to watch a noob like me to draw. I don't know. And so like, not a lot of people tune in. And I think I just rather have that time to myself, to be honest. So I pop some headphones in my ear, and I jam out to some music and just throw down some lines. So unless somebody wanted to jump on with me and draw with me, I think I've been tossing around that idea lately. I think that could be cool. Maybe I can get my friend Joe to come on and draw with me. I think that could be pretty cool. So so if you guys saw anything that you liked, let me know. Again, KarateKevin67 on Instagram and superpowerreview9@gmail.com. And I mean, if you're from the community, I'm going to give you guys a really great deal on art pieces. I'm not charging an arm and a leg for these things. I know I'm a beginner. I'm a noob, but they do take time to do. So let's see. Boston Chris, you should try making some stuff digitally on Photoshop or some other drawing programs and test out cross-hatching on drawings before committing to paper. Boston Chris, I would really love to do that. And yes, that is an awesome suggestion, because obviously programs like Adobe Photoshop and Adobe Illustrator are much, much more, what's the word I'm looking for? More forgiving. Because if you don't like something, you can just Control Z and it undoes it, and you can just do it again, right? So, but with pen and paper, you have to be a little more precise and exact of what you want. And if I had the programs at home, yeah, I would totally do that. But that is really good advice, Boston Chris. I really appreciate that. People draw all the time. Just record it and speed it up. You can always do commentary over the video. I could do that, and I have thrown around those ideas as well too, for sure. But I don't know. I kind of get a little shy when I'm showing myself draw. I get a little bashful. Like, I'm drawing a line. This is Batman. Do you like my Batman? So, guys, we're moving up to 54 minutes on the show. I think that's going to wrap it up for today. And again, I really want to say thank you so much for the people jumping in and saying hi and watching today's live stream. So don't forget to smash that like button, comment some feedback in the comment section down below. And again, if you're new here to the channel, subscribe and enter our 1,800 subscriber giveaway video. So stay tuned for more live videos this week, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.